What's going on, guys? PlayBox here. We're back for another video. In this one, we're gonna be doing a Q&A for 10,000 subscribers. So I believe it was yesterday or the day before. I think by the time you're seeing this, it's gonna be by the day before. We've hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel here, and it's honestly stupid. Like I don't even understand how we come this far. Like it's definitely due to this past couple of months. I've seen an accelerated growth in the channel, and it's definitely due to like the Legends Festival and all that stuff. Also me like switching over to daily uploading definitely drove more like views and like I think it allowed for more people to reach more people, right? So these past couple of months in terms of growth have been just mind-boggling, and I can't thank you guys enough. Like just thinking back to like some of the first couple of videos I've made and seeing how far we've come. Like if we go back to oldest videos here, this is like a no man's land right here. So if you guys don't know about these videos, I used to make like Call of Duty videos up until just like recently. Well, not recently, I would say up until like 2 years ago, or even actually like 3 or 4 years ago. I started this channel just doing Call of Duty videos. Started way back in Black Ops 2. Look at this, 7 years ago. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years. Granted, I wasn't doing it consistently like I do nowadays. I was pretty much uploading like a video a month. Sometimes I would go like 3-4 months without uploading a video, which is why like these are some old ass videos, right? For those of you who don't know, the reason I even started making videos was because a friend of mine started making some Call of Duty like montages and stuff, and that like kind of inspired me to do some COD videos as well, and that's why I started. He stopped like a month into making videos, but you know, I just low-key continued making them. Went through, you know, these videos. First 7 videos, I think 7 videos, and then we reached 100 subscribers. So that was a big moment for me. 100 subscriber montages is some pretty good, cool moments here. Yeah, just a bunch of Call of Duty videos. Then we transitioned over to some other COD. We did some Naruto games, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, did a couple videos on that. This was truly like a time where I was just randomly uploading videos, mainly Call of Duty, but like I would also throw in some other games. Like we did Need for Speed Rivals, we did Titanfall 2, Xenoverse. I would make videos on that. I made a couple videos on that, and then it was just mainly some COD videos. And then here we did my 1,000 subscribers special, where I did my first ever commentary, which was a pretty big deal for me, because I was like, you know, the first time I was, you know, talking and then just uploading a video of me talking, right? So do me a favor and just don't go watch this video. It's so bad. I recently watched it and it's shit's so cringe. But yeah, then we did some Mortal Kombat, and then here's where it sort of shifted. I started doing some Fortnite videos. I did one Dragon Ball 5 videos, but I started doing some Fortnite videos. These did pretty decent on my channel. It was bringing in some newer viewers that, you know, didn't watch for COD. They started watching for Fortnite and stuff. And then, you know, we did Fortnite, we did some COD again. And then around this time here, this was my last Fortnite video. It was 3 years ago. This is where I took like a break from doing YouTube. I wouldn't say break, I honestly just stopped making videos because I didn't feel like it anymore. So this 3 years ago. Then we did Kakarot trailer. I just posted it randomly, and then here is where I would say everything really started. 1 year ago, which is actually it's gonna be 2 years soon, in like March or April. This is where I first uploaded my Dragon Ball Legends video. This was my first one, and you can see I was uploading. How often did I upload them? I think I uploaded them every week, because I still wasn't like very consistent. I was just the reasoning for why I started even making Dragon Ball Legends videos is because I was playing so much of the game when that first started, right? And it really I thought, like, you know, might as well do, you know, content. I see a lot of people, you know, posting Dragon Ball Legends videos, so I'm like, might as well do it. Since I'm playing this game so much, might as well just upload them, right? You can see these thumbnails are so bad. Not saying that my thumbnails now are like super great. I think they're definitely improved from back then, right? But look at these thumbnails, are like not even that crazy. Second anniversary, this video did pretty well for my channel, right? 400 views, that was pretty good. But it was really okay. This one here, this guide video, this is the first video that I did that really actually like quote unquote blew up. As you can see, it's at 47k. right now, which is really good for me. But at the time, it was like 1K within like a couple weeks, and I don't get 1K views on videos that often back then, right? So this is a really big deal for me, which basically a lot made me want to make more guides, because that's what a lot of people want to see, right? And then I did another one and it did really well, and you know, that was really good. I was also at that point, after that, I was just uploading every other day. So I was trying to consistently upload every other day, and I think everything truly changed for me right around here. So this was the the first ever Legends Festival of last year, where UI Goku was dropped, and this is where I feel like my channel kind of started growing a bit faster. I used to get like sub 100 views, like 100, maybe 50 to 100 views before then, and then after Legends Festival I was getting, you know, consistently like 300, 400 views. I made some more guides and they did very well. This Chrono Crystal guide, 45k views, and you know, some other guides and stuff. Like I would consistently get like around 300, 400, 500 views, and that was really good. I wasn't like, you know, used to getting that many views consistently, right? And that's where it started, like, you know, growing exponentially. I wouldn't say exponentially here, it was just steadily growing. You know, we see more videos getting 1,000 views, and it was really nice, right? This continued on for quite a while, going into like the 3rd anniversary. My channel's like slowly but surely growing. 2,500 subscribers here, 3,000 here. Anniversary popped in. We got a lot of good viewership during the anniversary. I'm sure that's normal for a lot of content creators during this period, right? Because it's such a high period, and we keep going. That was a good period for me, and then this is where it truly started like blowing up, right? So not here. Also, like, look at the views that are we getting. Like, it was pretty good views. Like, this is still good to my standard right now. Like, these are like, it was pretty good for me, right? But then during this year's Legends Festival, if we scroll here, this summons video really like took it off for me. I'm pretty sure it's because I uploaded this the second the banner came out, and since a lot of people were trying to search for these type of videos right away, it was reaching more people. And you can see, starting from here, I think this is where I was at 4k subscribers. Granted, this was 2 months ago, by the way. 4k subscribers. Here we hit 5,000, and from there the views just started increasing exponentially for me. Like, I don't know why, but maybe it might be a mix of like me like uploading daily, a mix of shorts, because the shorts do get a lot of video. And then ever since then, that's where like the growth has been growing very fast for me. So 2 months ago I was at 5k, and now we are at 10,000, doubled in 2 months. Like, it's just honestly mind-boggling, and I just can't thank you guys enough for this. And I hope you guys stick around for the whole journey going forward. So let's keep grinding this momentum and see how far we can go. So I know that was a kind of bit big intro, but let's just hop in straight into the Q&A. I asked for questions on my community post and on Instagram, so we're going to be going through all those questions here. So let's get into the first question. All right, first question coming in from A1 Knowledge, and he asked, is YouTube your full-time career? So no, YouTube is not a full-time career whatsoever. I mean, the views I get is not enough to make it a full-time career, right? I do get some money off of YouTube, of course, but it's definitely not in my full-time career. I have a job, actually. I'm pretty sure I answered this maybe in the comments or something. Or I think it was on Discord. I told people I'm a student right now, of course. I work part-time as a software developer, but I'm still in student. I'm still going to university, so YouTube is definitely not my full-time. It's just a hobby that happens to generate some revenue, so it's definitely a good hobby to have. So that's it, right? Moving on to the next question is from a retro gamer, and he's asking, who is your favorite unit in the game? So my favorite unit probably still is, I don't use this unit that much anymore, of course, because he's not that great in the meta right now, but it is still, I would say, still UI Goku. Just this unique gauge, like the dodging and stuff, was always something I liked from the unit, and it's fun just using him. It's back when he dropped, he was like a unit that I was using consistently all the time, and it was so fun to use. I don't use him, like I said, I don't use him much anymore because of how like not great he is anymore, but he's still definitely one of my favorite units. Top 3, I would say, UI Goku, probably the green Goku Black, and it's a tie between, I would say Gogeta Blue third, and then it's probably Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The one I use the most right now, obviously, is Gogeta 4. Like, other than Ultra Gogeta because it's such a cheat code, but Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is probably my favorite unit to use in the moment, at the moment, right? But hopefully that changes with some more additions. You know, maybe Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku can do something about that, but we'll see how that goes. So next question coming in from Parshwa Johnny. This dude is an absolute legend, commenting on all my videos. I appreciate you, dude. But he asked, do you plan on branching out of your channel content, and if so, what are you planning? So right now, I get this question asked often, right, in comments and stuff. So right now, I'm probably just gonna focus on Dragon Ball Legends because that is what is mainly on my channel, and that's what, you know, people want to see. Because if you just suddenly just switch over to something else, most often than not, it's not gonna do very well on YouTube, right? The algorithm works in very mysterious ways. If you're like consistently doing one like subject, it doesn't like cater well to you doing some different stuff. But it is something definitely I want to like do in the future, right? I don't want to just strictly just do Dragon Ball Legends, because one day, of course, the game will come to an end, and you know, we'll have to do something else. But I do want to maybe stay in the realm of potentially like anime right now, maybe just Dragon Ball in general. I was thinking that eventually, whenever the anime does come back, maybe I can do some like, you know, weekly reviews of episodes or something like that. I already did do like a video that's not Dragon Ball Legends related, to where I did a tier list on ranking like all the same transformations. So if you guys are interested to see like videos like that, or some me playing other games, definitely let me know. I'll see what I can do there. So that's gonna be it for this one. Going on to the next, we get a question from Dat Kills, and his question is, what motivates you to make videos on this game consistently, and also congrats. So mainly, like I said in the beginning, like I started making these videos because I play the game so much. I thought to myself, you know, why not just upload these videos, make content out of it. It's killing two birds with one stone, right? But then when I just when I saw that people actually were watching my videos, which, like I said, was around like Legends Festival last year, I started taking it a bit more seriously, because, you know, it's actually fun making these videos. I enjoy making the thumbnails a lot. I think that's probably one of the favorite parts of doing these. But just like, you know, editing and trying to make it look good and stuff like that, I honestly really do enjoy it. And then people actually watching the videos makes it even more like fun for me to make it, because I like engaging with you guys through the comments. So that's definitely some of the biggest motivations I have when uploading videos, right? So hope that answers your question. Also, congrats, thank you. So let's move on. Next up, we got Mohammed Raza, and he asks, congrats bro on the huge milestone, well deserved, thank you. Besides YouTube and Dragon Ball Legends, what other hobbies do you enjoy? So besides those two, I do still enjoy playing other games, right? There's a bunch like COD. I would play a lot. I haven't been playing COD recently as much. I didn't buy the latest COD, but I do still play a lot of COD back like a couple, I would say from last year. Nowadays I play mainly well, I don't really have that much time to play, you know, it's a lot of schoolwork and stuff and work. But when I do have time, I play games like Apex Legend, and then recently I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so that's been pretty fun to play. Other than that, during the summer, I mean, I play some sports. I don't play it very often, but I do play sometimes. Play basketball and stuff like that. And other than that, like going to the gym, that's something I try to do consistently. But yeah, those are pretty much my main hobbies right there. So thank you, Mohammed, for the question. Let's move on to the next one. We have a question from Susanoo Mikoto, and he says, congrats, you really deserve it. Here's to 20k and more. Yeah, let's try to see if we can aim that high. But his question is, which 3 characters you believe should never get a Zenkai? I read that and I said, which characters you want Zenkai, but never get a Zenkai. That's a different story, because there are some characters out there that truly just don't deserve to get a Zenkai. And number 1 on that list is Instant Transmission Goku, or IT Goku, the green Super Saiyan Goku from the Cell Saga. For those of you who don't know, if you don't know what this guy does, basically, why does it need to be doesn't deserve to be Zenkai. This dude's blue card basically counters everything. So I'm talking, just take Namek Goku's blue card and add some steroids in there, and that's what you get. You get IT Goku's blue card that counters strike cards, blast cards, blue cards, tap attacks, tap blast, and tackles. It counters everything except Rising Rush. Something like that should never come back to the game, and I'm pretty sure you guys can see why, right? I might make a video on revisiting him, because this blue card is so stupid. But other than that, who else? Yellow Gohan from BoJack movie, absolute cancer. Definitely don't want to see him. And you might as well just throw in BoJack in there with a stupid cover change. BoJack, I think honestly, I can't see them trying to bring him back. Another person on the list maybe might be like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the first anniversary, mainly because of his lock-in. But we see units with lock-in nowadays in other conventional ways, like Topo, who increases your sub count, and of course Ultra Gogeta that locks you in when you have a dead ally member. So Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta might probably get a Zenkai, but as far as units that should never get it, IT Goku, Yellow Gohan, and probably BoJack would be the third. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So those are pretty much the questions from YouTube. We're gonna transition over to Instagram. And the first question is coming from ElAngelito, and he says, what's your favorite Ultra character so far out of the 4? I mean, definitely gonna be Ultra Gogeta. I mean, he's definitely my favorite out of all of them. But if it was between the 3 free-to-play units, I would say Ultra Goku definitely. A mix of him being the first Ultra unit and him actually being an iconic unit in the whole show, right? The Super Saiyan transformation, one of the most iconic scenes in Dragon Ball in anime history. And they actually gave it to us as a free unit. Definitely, he's by far my favorite out of the 3. But Ultra Gogeta, of course, takes the cake in terms of all 4 of them. So that's for that one. Next up, coming from Sergio76 Carpio. He says, do you get all your earnings on YouTube, or is there something else you do? Well, it's similar to the other question from where they asked me if YouTube is my full-time career or something. So we already answered that. No, I'm still a student. I work part-time. YouTube is just like I said, that's a hobby that happens to generate revenue, right? So let's move on to BeanerBoy62, and his question is, what would you rate Dokkan and Legends? So I don't think I can really rate Dokkan because I don't play the game, but based off what I see, this is just strictly from what I see, animations and all that stuff from Dokkan, top tier. Pretty much the newer LRs that come out, those animations look very, very similar, pretty much identical almost to the actual anime, which is very nice and beautiful, right? OSTs, complete top-notch quality, 100% better, 1,000,000% better than any Legends OST we've ever gotten. But in terms of gameplay, when I look at it, I will rate it like 1 out of 10. Looks so boring to me. Please, if for anyone that plays Dokkan, don't take any offense to this. The game just looks absolutely boring for me. But that's for that. Rated overall, I literally can't rate it overall. It's made it to the 7th anniversary, so it's doing something good, right? So I'll rate it a 7 out of 10. Legends. I'll rate Legends an 8 out of 10. There are still stuff Legends could improve, right? There's a bunch of stuff that for some reason, can't think of right off the top of my mind, sorry. Some improvements can be done to PvP, some improvements can be done to character balancement, some co-op can be removed probably, some better game modes, better events please, some more unique events please, that would be interesting, and just some other stuff they can improve on. But overall, it's in a pretty good state right now, especially coming off their biggest celebration of the year. They've been pretty good at generating releasing some content lately, so they should definitely keep up this pace, because post this big anniversary, a lot of people are expecting a dry period, and it's definitely not as that dry, especially when you compare it to last year. So they should definitely keep up the momentum here as we move into Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. So next question is coming from JP Sara Dori, and he asked, what inspired your channel name? PlayBox. So the name originates. I don't know if I've ever answered this. I'm pretty sure I've said it somewhere on Discord. For those of you who aren't part of the Discord, definitely join it. The link is going to be in the description and the pinned comment in the comments. But what inspired your channel name? So PlayBox, right? This is a name I came up with back in maybe 2008, I think, when I was playing RuneScape. I came up with the name. It's pretty simple, actually. I didn't remember answering this question in one of my Fortnite videos, but the name I came up. So the explanation behind this name is actually not what most people might think. Like, most people look at that name and think, PlayStation and Xbox combined together would probably give PlayBox. No, wrong. That's not the reason why. The reason why I came up with PlayBox is because when I was making that RuneScape account, I was just thinking of playing on the Xbox. Hence why I came up with the name PlayBox. It's pretty, I guess you could say it's pretty dumb or something, but that name just stuck with me though. From since then, 2008, 14 years later, and we're still rocking that name. So definitely one to stick with me forever. Next question coming in from DBS AMV Editopedia. That name though. Your most favorite Dragon Ball moment? Oh, interesting indeed. Most favorite Dragon Ball moment? What? Damn. Probably, I would say Gohan's transformation into Super Saiyan 2 during the versus Cell. Or even it's either I think that would be first, and like maybe second would be like Vegito fusing, like Goku and Vegeta fusing to Vegeta, right? Vegito is of course like one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character. But yeah, Gohan versus Super Saiyan, Gohan transforming Super Saiyan 2 for the first time, probably my favorite moment ever. Every time I watch that moment, I swear I always get goosebumps. Just the way it was animated, the way it was made with the OST, Gohan's anger OST, it just fit so well together and it just never fails to give me goosebumps anytime I would watch it. So that's probably going to be my favorite moment in Dragon Ball. So moving on to the next question, we have Just As Planned 9 asking for his question is future plans. I'm pretty sure I kind of answered this with from another question that asked me if I want to branch out. For now, the future plan is to continue with Dragon Ball Legends. Might as well continue with what's allowing me to reach so many people. So let's see if we can keep going on this trajectory. But definitely down the line, I do want to start branching out and see what other possibilities there are. So yeah, we'll just see what happens in the future. So coming up to the next question, we have a question from Berserk Max 1. And this question is, how can I improve my channel like yours? So yeah, this is a question I get quite often on like Instagram, Twitter, or comments or stuff like that. How can I improve my channel like yours? I'm not really good at giving advice, especially for YouTube, since I'm not doing anything like completely crazy or special, right? I'm just doing something, and honestly I feel like luck has played a pretty big factor in all this. Like I said before, the YouTube algorithm works in very mysterious ways, so luck definitely plays a big factor in all this. Some of my videos, they end up doing very good, some of them don't do good at all, so it's just really like inconsistent, right? But all I can say is stick to consistent uploads. There's something I always say all the time, because that's something that favors the algorithm, right? Make some really good thumbnails. Don't make clickbait ass thumbnails, but something that'll catch people's eyes instantly, right? And that's honestly really all I can say, because that's what I'm doing, and it's so far it seems like it's working somewhat, so I'll keep sticking to that. So that's pretty much all I can say. Sorry if it's not an answer that you were expecting, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Next question coming in from SSJ Tridex, and he asks, are you a free-to-play player? This is also something I get asked quite often. So no, I will say this, I'm not a free-to-play player. I do buy the monthly battle pass or battle plan. That gives you, for those of you who ever want to spend money on the game, which is something I don't advise you to, but if you do have the funds to do it, I recommend buying the battle plan because it is definitely the best value for any deal in the shop, because if you buy it, it's in my currency it's 10.99, but it gives you 1500 cc more cc than any other deals you'll get, because most of the other deals are the best deal would be 10.99 or 7.99 for US for just simply 1k cc, right? So the battle plan is definitely the best value for your money. So yeah, that's something I buy. And then during celebrations, I do sometimes buy the some of the sales, but only during like big celebrations, right? Most of the time, for the most part, all my cc is from grinding and saving up. I try to save up like a minimum of 40k for the anniversary. Last year for the anniversary, I had 37k. For Legends Festival, I had 47k. So I really do start saving up early on. Like I'm already starting to save up for the upcoming anniversary, right? So that's something you guys should do. And as a free-to-play player, I always tell this a lot, but please don't just spend your cc anywhere you like, wherever you want. Like, don't be just spending on every single banner. You have to be using your crystals very strategically. So saving up and mainly summoning for teams that you main is pretty much the best way you go at it, right? As a free-to-play player, you're not meant to have all the characters, especially in a game like this, a gacha game. So keep that in mind when you're spending your chrono crystals. Next question coming up from Joey JR14, and this question is most wanted LF right now. Most wanted LF, probably, I mean, at this point, probably would be like MUI Goku, right? He's like pretty much the only unit you can say that. Actually, let me take that back. MUI Goku is obviously gonna come either during the anniversary or Legends Festival this year for sure, right? Other than him, I would say honestly, probably a Super Saiyan God Goku. I really want a solid, really good Super Saiyan God Goku to drop in the game, and I think an LF version of him would be really good. Probably from the fight against Beerus, or they can take it from the Tournament of Power. Not really many Tournament of Power cool moments with Super Saiyan God, other than when he's like shooting those ki blasts, stuff like that. So probably taking it from the Beerus battle would be the best bet. But yeah, that's probably my most wanted LF right now, other than like MUI Goku, right? So that's it for that question. Moving on. Next question is from Zyla. What made you want to start YouTube? I'm pretty sure I said it in the beginning, but yeah, like I said, my friends started making Call of Duty videos, Call of Duty montages and stuff like that, and that kind of inspired me to make videos as well. So for the full explanation, you can just go watch I mean, if you're at this point, you probably already watched the intro, but that's the reason. Next question coming in from Matthew Andrews 781, and he says, hey, congrats on the 10k subs, my guy. How's 2022 been treating you so far? Let me tell you, 2022 has been treating me very well, especially like you see, we've hit 10,000 subscribers, especially when we consider that just 2 months ago, we were at like 4,000 to 5,000. We've doubled our entire subscriber base in just 2 months. Like, that is absolutely insane to me. I still can't understand how this happened, but yes, 2022 has been treating me excellent so far. So thank you for the question. Up next we have OW or OW Scorpion, and he says, what's your age and where you live? It's pretty specific question, pretty scary question. What are you trying to do here? I'm joking. What's your age? I'm 22 years old and I live in Canada. So I'm not gonna tell you exactly where in Canada. That's something for you to find out eventually, maybe one day, maybe, doubt it, but yeah, I live in Canada, 22 years old. Next question coming from Akash Raj 27. It says, what are your predictions of next LF or Ultra? Next LF, pretty sure a lot of people are guessing this, but a dual, either a dual assist or a tag android unit, some sort of android unit, 17 or 18 it could be, or it could even be 17 or Frieza. That's probably the most likely outcome, but we'll definitely have to wait and see what's next during the Dragon Ball's game hour. Next Ultra, I believe, is probably going to drop around in the anniversary. And what other unit can you really drop as an anniversary Ultra than a fusion unit? And which one are we missing? The GOAT himself, Super Vegeta. So that's going to be my prediction for the anniversary Super Vegeta Ultra in part 2 of the anniversary. So I think that's it for all the questions. Yeah, that's gonna be all the questions. So kind of a long video, but I wanted to make sure I went through all the questions. So yeah, like I said, man, this is thank you. I just thank you for all the support on all these videos. I know I've said this quite a bit over the past couple of months, because I would say them like every 1K milestone, and we're reaching them so fast. Like I felt like I was saying them every other week, but we've reached like the big milestone that I was hoping for this year, and we reached it 2 months into the year. So it's just truly mind-boggling, and I can't thank you guys enough. So like I said in the beginning, hope you guys stick around for the journey moving on until we reach the end of whatever this journey is. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.